Good morning, everybody. Welcome back yet again for another episode. Today is going to be another video on the Mazdaspeed3. If you haven't seen the last video, go check it out. Nephew Dom here picked up a Speed 3 fully built, and we're doing some things to it here before he heads home to New York. Last night, the car was finished up. We actually had a full exhaust, I'm talking downpipe all the way back, custom fabricated for the car from one of my buddies. Paul, thank you. We really appreciate it. Basically what we're trying to do is get this car set up and ready for New York State emissions. It still does have the hood exit pipes and wastegate dumps, all that stuff, but he can put those on at a later time at the track or whatever. But I will tell you the exhaust sounds insane, which you guys will see here soon. Give you a couple updates on the RX-8 again. But we're going to be mainly working on the Speed 3, getting some things done. We got to put the EGR back on, and we'll go through those steps so you guys can see that. Basically giving you guys maybe some tips if you guys have emissions in your state and you want to try to see how you can do it the most efficient way without getting too crazy, swapping out manifolds and stuff like that. So stay tuned.
Got my dirty ass garage in here.
Yeah. So at Paul's right now, like I said, he made the whole exhaust for Dom's Speed. So he custom made the entire downpipe all the way down, and he made a full exhaust all the way back. He's working on the Y pipe, so it's dual exit right now, and he'll be ready to go. Just want to give you guys a look at it here. We're gonna get a better look in the morning. It's pretty late right now, but yeah, he did a beautiful job. He even coated them and heat wrapped them as well, so it looks super clean. So he's fabbing that up right now. Everything's all the link points are hooked up with V-bands, so it's really easy to get off. And yeah, so be back in the morning and start working on some other stuff before Dahmer takes off back to New York.
Oh yeah.
But we're getting it all set up. The main reason we're doing this is so that it can be New York State compliant for emissions, and then when he does track days, he can take the exhaust off if he wants and put the hood exit back on, and he'll be good to go. So see you back in the morning, and we'll get some better video and give you an in-depth look at what's going on. All right, so we're gonna hit a cold start. It's cold and rainy here in Tennessee, and I'm telling you, the cold start on these things are absolutely ridiculous, even with a full exhaust. All right, so it's one thing we found. There's a secondary fan for the radiator for, you know, track days or whatever that can turn on. If you guys can hear this, it's the fan gradually spinning, and I think it is drawing current somehow. So I need to look at that real quick. It's wired to a switch to turn on, but it killed the battery. So I think it's drawing current. This is the fan switch, and it's off right now. Yeah, it's not even turning on. So I'm gonna check that and make sure that's good so it doesn't keep drawing current. But I think we're gonna kick it old school. We don't have any jumper cables right now, so I think we're just gonna bump start this thing. I got a nice hill going down the street, so we'll see how it goes. We got it. We didn't get a full cold start, but we had to bump start it down the hill. You can jump in the passenger seat or something. I think I forgot to friggin' push the thing push it twice to go to like turn all the accessories on.
Oh really?
So when I went to go bump it the first time, it just like didn't want to start because it didn't have anything on. Whew. Race car. All right, let's get this thing back up to the house. Gotta move the taxi. Oh, it's locked. It needs to be cleaned so bad, but it's been raining. Now we just got to push the RX-8 out in the
driveway so we can pull this thing in, because I'm not working on it in the rain, for damn sure. So we'll get this thing pushed out. Everything out of the way. Alright, so we're just going to take the front bumper off. What's nice about this bumper too is it's only these two 10 mils, and then they got push connects on the side, and then the bumper just pops off. So it makes it real easy to work on. But we're going to take this thing off and check out the fan, and then we got to get to getting the EGR. Done. Just like that. All right, guys, so we got the wiper motor and assembly in. Now we're just gonna put the rain tray, the metal part of the rain tray, back in. Just gotta tuck some stuff away and get this bad boy back in here. All right, so we just got the whole wiper assembly ready. We're gonna test them real quick. Yeah, turn everything on. Oh! We got wipers! Them wipers, though! Hey, now you can see.
Yeah, right.
Sweet. So, wipers are done. So this is the ground from the secondary fan that I was telling you about. And when we unplugged it, that noise down here stopped with the fan. I think it's drawing a little current, and I'm not really sure right now what it is. I'm going to look at it and see if there's anything like a weird connection or something, and check it out. If not, I mean, secondary fan's cool. Do you really need it if you're not tracking the car? Probably not. These cars don't run that hot anyway. So, should be good, especially when you're driving. I know my old Speed, I'd have, I'd hit 214 coolant temps sitting in traffic, so I know they're good for over 200. But keep a close eye on it. I'm going to try to figure it out, though. But, yeah, so now we just got to do the EGR, right?
Yeah.
So, just putting the EGR back on, and we'll show you how we're going to do that. Most of the EGR block off taken off. EGR's back on. I just JB welded the coolant port and put JB weld inside of it, let it cure, put a bolt on it, and then JB welded around the bolt. So it should be good. Next thing we gotta do is hook this one up. And basically what I did is I cut the tube. So this tube will hook up down here like so-ish. It'll bolt in, and then this tube will be open, and then basically we're just going to run a piece of vacuum hose off the tube to where the catch can hooks up, and then we'll just zip tie this line up, and he'll just basically run like that, because there's another catch can, so I'm not really worried about it. But hook this up to here, I believe. I'm just double checking with Justin right now, and then we'll hook the hose up to here. And EGR should be working properly. He just sent me another map for the same map that's on the car, but it just has the secondary O2s and the EGR hooked up. So he'll just be able to go get it inspected and then take the EGR off and put the other mat back on, and he'll be good. There you go. So it is official. This car is spooling up performance. Owned and approved. Bam. It's all good. So the only thing we got left is the EGR tube is fed down to about right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right where my finger's at. Just gotta hook a hose up to that and hook it up to there. But we got whole car pretty much put back together. Then after we get that hose hooked up, we'll throw the intake back on and load the other tune, and he should be good to go. He's sick. You excited?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Dude, the exhaust sounds so good.
It really does.
It's actually still super freaking loud.
And honestly, it might even be a little louder. On the cold start especially.
Yeah, the cold start's rowdy.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's insane. But yeah, so we're just getting some things left together and should be good to go. That Turbski. This car is beautiful, man. So nice. Everything's done super clean. Like AN everywhere. Got the Damon Motorsports mounts. Guys, if you need any of this stuff, make sure you go hit up Edge Autosport. They carry literally everything you need for the Mazda platform. I mean, you can buy your JMF intake manifold there. You can buy literally everything down to like a single bolt for something that you need for the Mazda. So make sure you check out, I'll link their stuff down below. Hit them up. Their sales guys are awesome. They'll help you with what you need. Their website's super easy to use. Alright, so the Speed 3 is done, and we took it out to test some things. So what we found out is the EGR tube that we hooked up to the where the catch can goes on the JMF, it was actually causing a cylinder to miss because of the vacuum or pressure or whatever. So we just hooked the catch can back up and just used that tube as a vent because it's just shooting exhaust gases, I believe, anyway, and we routed it down to the ground. So it shouldn't be a big deal. He's about to take off for his drive back to New York, and he'll be all set. We got winch wipers now. We got full exhaust. We got, what else? The EGR hooked up. You got another tune on the car for the EGR and the rear O2 sensor. And that's it. So he's going to be emission ready, so that'll be good. It's been a blast having him here. It's been awesome. I'm sure he's super excited to get the car home, get the inspection sticker on it, and then put the EGR block-offs back on, and then start letting it rip. So he's got everything packed up in the car, the radials, the extra parts, all that stuff. And just did his tire pressure, checked over a bunch of stuff, made sure he's good, and gonna stop off, get some gas, and then hit the road. RX-8's still here, and it's still not doing anything, so that's cool. And yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do stuff to this. It's just why it's a project, because it's gonna take a while. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. I'll link his stuff below. Make sure you go check him out. He's gonna be on the channel, like I said, a lot more. And that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you liked it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Do it. We will see you later. All right, dude. Drive safe.
I will. See you
later,
later,
buddy.